I didn't go that far. No one's here to take Charlene away from you. She's all yours, friend. I know you're joking around. You don't gotta worry about it. I have my own ass. And that's all the ass I need. My bony, no white ass. This conversation's gotten interesting, to say the least. Sumerian bitch. Floating food. My favorite. Oh yeah, because the green. Beast possessed soul, eh? Oh wait, I'm in an area with a bunch of oil. He is gonna be slippery. Yay! That took a while. Only because the first time I loaded that Chalice dungeon, it was bugged. To be honest, I don't think that wolf would be as slippery as the naked dude that rolls around. He seems like he'd be a slippery guy. There's my quick up second. Oh, there they are. See, another reason why I call them that is because a hiccup is normally once. A hiccup normally is once, but when I get the quick ups, I usually go repeatedly. And then it's gone. And it does not feel good. Pasta gives me, macaroni, anything greasy, macaroni. I'm eating a hamburger as well. Yeah, pasta in general. So stuff like my chili that I usually have with macaroni, elbow macaroni, and chili. I usually have beef stroganoff, freezer brains. I like that. It's just a rebel and calls it backwards for some reason. All right, who has the balls? What's the difference between a snowman and a snow woman? Ow. Ow. Mother of sluts. That poor mother. Giving birth to such sluts. Damn it, now I got a song stuck in my head when you say balls. He's got big balls. She has big... Sorry. The stream is all about the balls. If Goku was here, he'd say we have none, but still. Aha. Goku would have a field, or maybe he wouldn't. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he'd have a field day patting on everybody. It's okay. And Bulma has no balls. Yeah. Goku is one lucky kid. Was one lucky kid. Just be as dumb as he is, and most people would otherwise like make a big deal out of it. And while Bulma did, she let it slide much more because of Goku's stupidity and just straight up ignorance to everything around him. Ah, good old Dragon Ball humor. Things that would definitely not fly today, even though that's like not the worst thing that's come out of Dragon Ball or any other anime, joke-wise. That definitely would not fly today. Well, it is true, and he slept on his lap. Yeah, I understand that. Still, it's not like his grandpa taught him the differences between... the big differences between the genders anyway, besides, like, treat girls with kindness. That's why he still didn't know about the difference between male and female for the longest time. It's not like he's ever met anyone else but him. For a character that's as dumb as him, Goku has come a long way, though. Like, he's nowhere near as dumb as he was as a kid, but god damn it, does his fighting sense annoy me. He still gives every fucking villain a sense of being, though. Like, I swear to God. Ah! Like, I swear to God, Goku, if you give another villain a sense of being in the next arc, I'm going to bitch smack your ass. At least he actually apologized for it. You would think his bullshit with Cell would have made him not do that again. But no, it didn't. Hell, might as well have given one to Boo, too. Why not? While you're at it. I bet if Goku's finishing move first, would be like... Probably. Unless it's Jiren. Because Jiren's literally the only one that literally said fuck you to his spirit bomb. He's the only one that took Goku's strongest form of the spirit bomb head on and actually stopped it. Yeah, granted, Goku was low on energy, but that still was far, far more powerful, if not as comparable to the one he used on Boo. I only say that because the Team 7 that gave him all that energy for that Spirit Bomb literally are far stronger than the entire planet. Temerian, bitch. No. Again? Ow! Because I know there's Temerian Elder and Temerian Descendant. I would assume the Elder is one of the last fights. Goku sucking the planet's energy dry to save. Yeah, I know. Poor planet. Give me my health back, you beast-possessed soul. That poor soul. That guy actually did some damage to me. Guys. Scorpions. Scorpions. Get over here. Get. Ow! Get the fuck over here. Quite rude. Sorry to hear that. Well, make friends. Get a room and make up. Get the fuck on me. Get along with that too. Ow. Don't know why I didn't dodge that. I was expecting to kill him before that happened. What's wrong with your plastic station? And I just really like taking shit to the face, don't I? Bagman! What you doing, Bagman? Ow! Jerk. And I really like getting punched in the face. Please, sir, may I have another? Please, sir, I would like some more. More? Oh, hi, dog. Oh, hello, everything. It's a party in here. Jesus. Everything wanted me dead but you. You lazy motherfucker. Just sleeping on the job. Intertomb Chalice. And you. You know, that could have gone smoother if I just used this version. It would have been the more damage, but it doesn't really matter. I would have just been hitting more enemies. I really should use this more often. It's not as heavy as some the other Souls games' great swords. But it's a fantastic weapon. And you'll see me using it more. And I know I don't really combo a lot, because right now they're weak as fuck. That's why I just use my speedy weapon. Bonk. Bonk. Good portion of it, yeah. I'm sure there's gonna be some fights in there that might do some damage to me. Thumera is a good, the Hintertomb I really like, though. I'm not a big fan of the ones with all the kin enemies, though. I forgot which one that was. That's not Hintertomb, is it? All the aliens, Rom and fucking Abriatus. Is that Hintertomb or is that something else? I thought I liked Hintertomb. It's been a while since I've done the chalice, though. Ah! First death in the chalice! I hate these things. I hate these things so much. God damn. I think it has a few magic using enemies. Ah, okay. It's not definitely my favorite. What's the chalices that contains Dark Beast, Parl, and Abhorrent Beast and all those? Like, I forgot what the name of that was. I just really love the layout design and the areas of those chalices. I know it's Thimeru, Hintertomb. Forgot the others' titles. Fucking, I hate those bitches, though. Like, they're really bad. They're really a pain, because, like, it's bad enough to get close to them to hit them. Lauren, yes! The Lauren dungeons. Lower Lauron, those are that's my favorite. Those are my favorite chalices. Because design-wise, I love them. And bosses are probably one of the best. Thank you. I knew the Lauron, the one that I was talking about, wasn't the fucking kin enemies. Hintertomb is also nice, but I think that might be the one I was talking about with the magic guys. And not as cool as Lauron, though. I really like Lauron's layout design. It's just the way it looks. Nope, okay. Loron is really where it starts to get tough. There might be some bosses in the Hintertomb that might hurt me, but not as bad as Loron's going to. It's only for spider summoning bell ringers. Oh god, I hate those bitches though. Like, yeah, I hate the spider summoners. I hate all of the summoner bitches. Unless you're Yuna. Buzzing. Anyway. But yeah, no, I hate the spider summoning women. Bell ringing whores. They're fucking annoying. At least they all die. The red summoner enemies. Yeah, there's two of them. That happens quite often in some of those dungeons where there's two bell ringing bitches. But at least they all die and momentarily you kill them though. Bagman. Take me to jail, Bagman. Don't be an ass man. Wait, Bagman gets more ass than a scat man. Actually, the lyric should be gets more pussy than a scat man, but alright. It's my new song. Bagman. Elder? Keeper of the Old Lords. Hello. We meet again, do we? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I thought that was the end. I thought I was on the bottom. No, this should be Elder. Then Elder or Descendant. I'm not sure if Descendant's the last one, but Elder usually is. That frame rate though. Fun fact, she used to kill me a lot. And then I just basically got really good at her parrying. I know. Well, she can be rough later. Like, I fought her so much because she used to kill me a lot in the later dungeons. To the point where I've learned her parry timing and some of her attacks where I frame through or the fire. Or I would, like, because one, like, dodge and I'm dead by her later fights. So that's why I just started to parry her with the Bone Marrow Ash. I kind of wasted that Bone Marrow Ash on that, but it was actually wasn't wasted too much because I actually managed to get the parry off. But yeah, a lot of these bosses, at least she and the Watchdog so far have been unique. They're cool bosses. It's just right now they're weak as fuck. At least that's gonna change in the later dungeons. At least I'm not gonna be getting fucking boars and shit later on. I don't like that they just reuse Rom and Ebrietas and fucking Amygdala, though. Like, that could have not have been a thing. They could have just given us totally all unique fights that aren't fucking normal enemies. Like pigs and the fucking Watchers that you first encounter as enemies. I don't really know why I love this lamp so much. I just do. Take your respirator. Jesus. Alright, looks like someone needs their inhaler. Bitch. You are angry! What did I ever do to you? What? Oh yeah, you turned it invisible. Alright, I got my rune on. I got my thing on, my gem on that weakens me against kin enemies. So I should really take that off later. But I'm getting plenty of gems, so I'm gonna be doing that once I get a bunch more gems and upgrade my damage output a shit ton. Ah, that hurt! Why is it that these guys... I always let these guys hit me. Like, it's because I expect to hit them first, but nope. Bagman. Dead bagman. No one wants a fact man. Fact man. I was gonna say fag man, but I realized that'd be rude. As I am very gay. I am so happy. I'm always happy. I wouldn't say that, but I'm having a gay old time right now. I also test myself to see how long I can go without losing my souls permanently, or echoes. At one point I had 1 million that I lost to the filed amygdala. I can actually show you that clip on my YouTube. My incomplete Bloodborne playthrough. Right! Back when I was referencing all sorts of dumb things. I literally called her Padme Amygdala for a long while. Right, I remember that now. Padme returns. Sworn I had 1 million. Okay, there I killed her. What? that episode then. Oh yeah, well over 1 million. Never mind, I don't really have the time to be looking for it. Yabba doo da, we having a gale time. Yeah, exactly. Huh. I remember me losing it and then literally muting myself or editing out the commentary. Oh my god, yeah, Padme Amidala, yeah. See, I could be all sorts of full of dumb puns and jokes and references and things. Oh, Amygdala, have mercy on the poor bastard. Now I want a mod where I fucking give her a gun and make her hot. Of course, I am your father. And then dies. Because Koss's mother's dead. Woo! Oh, don't want to go that way. Course, I am your father. No! Or some say Koss. Some say Koss, or some say Cosm. I don't get that line. So you fight how many great ones? A lot. Quite a bit of great ones. Not like that many, but there are a handful. You got, I know Amygdala. You face, if you want to count all the refights with it, the few refights that you have with it, like the one in the Chalice dungeon. You face Ebrietas. I mean, then there's also Moon Presence. Can't really remember if there's what other great ones at the moment. I mean, there's not that many, but I don't think Rom's considered a great one. Even though he has ties to that, like, hierarchy. I don't know if... I don't think so. I can look this up. I don't believe he would be, but he might. I'm not sure if all the Celestial Emissaries are basically... I know, like, when you send people to the clinic, they get turned into the little blue goobers. I'm not sure if that means that they're all normal people turned into that. So then that, to me, would mean no. I believe, what's his name? The one Reborn should be a great one. was right. Rom is one. And you are correct. Celestial Emissary is one. Amygdala, Brain of Mensis. That's not a boss. Kas. I was going to say, is Kas one? He seems like he would be one. His mother definitely was referenced by Mikolash. Murgo's Wet Nurse. Moon Presence. Odin? The person who created the tomb, I guess. Orphan of Kas. Kin Great Ones. Those are true Great Ones. Kin Great Ones are Rom, Celestial Emissary, Ebriotus. Failed Great Ones. The One Reborn and Living Failures. Ah. So I was right. One Reborn is a great one. Just he's a failure at being made one. Not most magical users beings were great ones, except like. That makes sense though. It makes sense considering how close they are to Ebriotus. I just thought that they might have been under the failure category. So no, they're kin great ones. Which are, like, I guess, the most direct. Oh, no, Kin. That's right. Kin's alien. I was going to say, they're probably more direct than any other great one. But no, that's just, like a race. But I would have thought the aliens were failures just because... You can turn NPCs into them by sending them to the clinic. And then the fake Yosefka turns them in them. She even turned in the real Yosefka into one. Which is why you get a random Yosefka vial off one of them. That makes sense now. But I knew Rom, Ebriotus, and One Reborn were all sort of great ones in some way. Charlott's home. Well, take your time, my friend. And not even sure where I've been now. Oh, okay. I think I got the thing here. I think I was just trying to leave. Yeah, I know. Always pawned in her own clinic. Wait, how did I end up in a side dungeon? That's how. The dungeon led to it. Yeah, I think I... Did I get a big chest in there? I don't remember now. I get so easily sidetracked. And it's not anyone's fault, it's my own. Don't go thinking it was because of you guys or anything. I easily get sidetracked. Bag man. She either gets pawned by the player or gets pregnant and killed anyway. Is it really? I didn't know it was part of the English dictionary. I thought it was just a made-up word. Pawned? Not like the actual word pawn. Because you could pawn items. That's an actual word. But I didn't know, like, pawned to get fucked by something is an actual dictionary. That's funny. Oxford, of all things. Yeah. I mean, that is its description. But that's funny that it's an actual dictionary. I wonder if a lot of words in there got added because it's been used over time that were originally like a word before. Because I know we as a human, as a race and society have created a lot of words that got used to the point where the internet caught on. So it makes sense that certain colleges and schools of literature or whatever, English, would pick up that. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. The internet as a whole, us as a race, have used certain words and slang over time to the point where other schools, colleges, and other, you know, places of literature and stuff like that have picked it up over the decades. Yeah, it makes sense. I know a lot of people do use or reference Urban Dictionary too a lot. While that might not be the most accurate thing for a true dictionary, but it is still used, and it has still got words in there that people do consider a word. A lot of slang, a lot of abbreviated things. A lot of people still use words that aren't technically words, you know. But they're added to things as slang. And actually, there he is. There's the descendant. That's what I thought. Nice miss. I gotta get this guy's timing down. I'm not great at it. Too early. Ah. Last time I streamed this, I think this guy fucked me bad. Last time I streamed this, it might have been a further fight with him, though. But I remember getting fucked bad by him. I have not fought him in a while, either, so, like, I'm not good at... I've never been truly all that good with the Descendants or Elder. Double sword guy. Yeah. I think he's awesome, though. Like, I really love the unique fights in these dungeons. Granted, Abhorrent Beast can be fought by the beggar. He is still a unique boss fight. As in, he's not anywhere else aside from that. And the amount of times I've gotten fucked by the beggar because I fucking turned him into the beast early because of his terrible nature of eating people, or because I put him into the clinic or the chapel where you straight up find out that he's a dick. So I normally cheese him with poison knives and shit. I mean, he's still a dick. He's a dick further on down the line, but... Ugh. Little bitches. Yeah, I win again, indeed. Well, he was weak. So, yeah, we did Central. I tend to forget. Central Thumeru route. And yes, I am doing all of them. Even if they are stupid and a lot of them don't offer anything. I like to get gems. I like to get other rituals, extra items, souls, bosses that I can fight, extra insight. Because again, insight is a commodity if you do farm these. And then my character must be going batshit insane with all this insight. I really wish there was more things that insight made you do or see. Instead of just seeing amygdalas everywhere in certain locations. I wish that was more of a thing, more of a mechanic. I do like that insight is a consumable or a shop item though, or a shop currency though. It's really nice, but I just wish it was more of a mechanic. I'm sure it has other uses. Does it offer resistances to like frenzy or anything? I know humanity tends to offer like resistances to things. In Dark Souls 1. Ah, yes, the guillotine. The amount of times... I just did it right there. The amount of times... I was about to say the amount of times I've had this trap hit me. And there we go. The amount of times I'd literally just walk in, just nonchalantly plop, and I just did it there, too, because I actually did not notice this button. There we go. I was just proved myself correct the amount of times that thing hits me. To be honest, though, I kind of just have a moment where I just, like, cruise. A lot of the times when I play games, I tend to just go on autopilot a lot of the times. Which is why I have issues memorizing locations. Because a lot of the times I'm just on, especially a first playthrough where I find a lot of the stuff by accident. Or just by searching, and half the time I just don't, like, pay attention to where I'm going. It's because I'm on autopilot. A lot of the times, I'm in the groove of the game. That's why I can play these games 100 times and still never memorize some of the things. Well, I hope that doesn't happen or I'll become a llama. Missed that movie. That's one of those weird movies that didn't think that would be pretty good just by the premise of it, but it was actually quite adorable. Ow. No, that movie's great. I gotta watch that again so I can actually understand a lot of it, because I haven't seen that movie since I was a kid. Movie's good, though. I also have the game for it. That game was a big part of my childhood. Like camping concurrently as a small town. Yeah. Exactly. I've always loved the dumb characters, though. They're always the best ones. They always give, like, the most smartest, like, things. They always give, like, the smartest information sometimes. No, it's... I know what it means now. Back then, I didn't. Oh, yeah, going back and watching those things, yeah, you'll definitely be like, wow, that's not something I knew. Like, same thing with, like, you'll be surprised with some of the stuff they got away with in Pokemon, too. Or cartoons in general from that age. Like, Cow and Chicken was infamous for a lot of dumb, perverted jokes. They had an entire episode about freaking motorcyclist lesbians eating carpet. Oh yeah, Rocco's Modern Life, Ren and Stimpy. Yeah, I think even Powerpuff Girls had some strong themes too, to an extent. Those are definitely the top two dirtiest, like, kid shows, or, well, I wouldn't necessarily say some of those are kid shows, even though they're... Rocco's Modern Life was definitely aimed towards children. Ren and Stimpy might have had more of a mature audience. Powerpuff Girls definitely had some themes. I haven't seen that show in a while, though, to really remember, but I'm sure it does, because as all cartoons do. Pokemon has a lot of... It's an anime, though. Pokemon is an anime, though. That's also another different thing with that in normal American shows, is anime tends to pop in a lot more jokes that Americans might find less funny. Was there another way in there and that I missed something? Cow and Chicken parents. They do. I love them. Episode had their clothes melt off them, but they still look. It's okay. Ah. Yeah, Cow and Chicken's great. I wonder how it holds up. I haven't seen it in a while. I love their parents are just legs. Yeah. This illusory? Yeah, illusory wall. Even, Animaniacs was another one that I haven't seen in a while, but I know is has a lot of adult themes. Like the whole fingerprints thing, for instance. Not this game. This game doesn't have that. And normally I don't really need to hit the chests, as I know which ones are mimics. It's just Dark Souls 1 had that moment where I grabbed two of the very mimic chests and got eaten. So then I just got very, very heavily anxiety ridden. So I was just going around smacking all the chests. But I do know which mimic chests are not. But Bloodborne actually does not have any. Sad. Just making sure, because I know there's a room there that is accessible only through this side. And I don't know where that is. But normally, yeah, I would. But you kind of don't need to if you know what to look for. Dark Souls 1's chests have a chain that goes backwards or forwards. Dark Souls 2's, you can actually literally, you can look at all of the chests, like the front of it, and see that they're breathing or they have teeth. Dark Souls 2's mimics, you can literally look at their teeth and or face and you can tell that they're a mimic. And then if it's a Dark Souls 2 also introduced metal chest mimics. And the way to tell about the metal chest mimics is it actually has buckles, like clasps on the front of the plate, the face plate of the chest. And then Dark Souls 3's, it's just basically look at the face and you can see it. It has teeth. You can actually see through kind of inside of it. But Bloodborne does not have mimics. Whatever then. Whatever then. Again! Ah. This guy's fast. Give him that. Damn it! I didn't mean to shoot there. I'm trying to shoot right there, but I keep... Alright, fuck it. I'm just getting killed. I need to learn his timing, and I haven't. It's just I'm doing it too, like, right as he's doing it, and I don't get my gunshot off. I want to go and get that chest, though. I really do, and it's somewhere in this... Because this dungeon has to lead to it. Because sometimes dungeons, the main parts of the Chalice dungeons can lead into the side rooms. Unless it's back here and I missed it. Sometimes there's some in the beginning and I just might have missed it. Huh. Unless I'm just being, retarded. I think I've already went in there. I thought it was the next dungeon's treasure door. Is that what that is? Can you? Wow, did they actually loop from the next side? I just want to make sure I get everything. If that's the case, then that's no problem. Alright. Can they loop from the next dungeon down? Alright, I mean, I can go there. It's fine, I just don't want to miss something unnecessary, because it could be something good, it could be some bullshit, but big chests give good things, so. Alrighty then. If not, I can always come back. I mean, it's not a big deal. I know one of the tellers does you always go back if it doesn't lead you there. Ah. Interesting. I might have known that in the past, but it's been a while. I mean, well, here's a side room here. This might be it then. I can make noises too, you fuck it. You fuck it. Now that you think about it, yeah, I do remember Chalice Dungeons looping from the lower floors up. It's weird that it does that, but I do remember that now that you mention it. I hate these open rooms. Like, I hate this open room Don't know why, I just do. I know all the dungeons usually look the same, but I just really like the later dungeons. The Loron's always been my favorite look. Hintertomb is nice as well, but not as cool looking. Get fucked. I hate you. With a burning passion. Buzzing. Bagman. You're not a bagman, but you're dead nonetheless, bagman. Uncanny Suspect. That makes 2. Now I just need the other one. Now that makes 2 uncanny weapons. I had them all. I think I had most of them, if not all of the lost and uncanny weapons. That's what I didn't want, you whore! That's why I was, like, hoping she would spawn her other fire, but she wasn't. Ah, that bitch. Like, it's so painful trying to hit her. I guess I could try to get to the side of her. Told you I hate them with a fiery fucking passion. I wouldn't be surprised. I probably would. I'm pretty sure they could just sneeze on me and I die. I'm like a glass cannon build, except I'm not exactly like super strong, but I am pretty weak when it comes to certain parts of this chalices. Especially her. She's always been like the most annoying enemy. It's also the fact that I'm attacking. I mean, I'm sure it would hurt me a lot if I didn't attack, or kill me, but the fact that I am attacking is why I'm sure it just straight up murders me. It definitely counter hits me. But yeah, no, fire just does outright murder most things in this game. It's like I'm made of fucking grass. Or glass. Hence the glass cannon. Or ass. I could be made of ass. Or paper mache. Like Raditz. Anyway. Like, her normal attacks would not hurt me that much. Well, they would hurt a lot, but it wouldn't kill me outright. Yes, it would fire poop. Lots and lots of projectile poop. Ass cannon. I'm firing my shit. Now I want an ass cannon in this game. And it's just like the poop in Dark Souls where it toxics you. And your opponent. There is a boss in Sekiro that flings his poop at you. He's a literal thing called a guardian ape, but he literally flings his shit at you. It is quite funny. Thank you. Bag man. Gonna stab you in the ass, man. Get more pussy than a scat, man. Wow. Nice crouch, bro. These pigs are noisy. Pop! Pop goes the weasel. Pop goes the pig's face. Not risking your charges. No, thank you. Y'all can stop being an annoying piece of shit. That comes out of my ass cannon. Sekiro boss, first boss tournament, and the last two guys. Finalists are Orin and Shishiman Mage Gay. Interesting. Both are particularly not all that difficult. I mean, the Chichiman Warrior is not really a boss. He's a mini boss, but he's still like a boss nonetheless, just not like... Neither is Orin, I don't think, either, actually. They're not straight up like main bosses. They give you what is known as the prayer beads. Like, the main bosses will give you memories, which up your attack damage. Hate it for spamming magic. He's a pain in the ass. However, he's easily murdered if you can time your jump, because when he's in the air, you can jump attack him and get an insta-death blow on him. But if you aren't really great at that and staying up on him, yeah, he's a pain in the ass for spamming his magic a lot. Like, I find him more annoying than the Headless for that reason. Like, the Headless, I've gotten pretty decent at his timing. Chichiman Warrior is kind of annoying unless you're close and you have the ability to do an aerial death blow. And if you manage to get close enough, you can do a death blow instantly on him. If not, he's a pain in the ass. Can be. I think, honestly, the worst dead warrior guys, or the Headless, are the ones underwater. Because you have two of them. You have two Headless. And they use their hair to attack you. And you can't fight one without encountering the other. So they are both aggroed. And it's annoying as fuck. The good thing about that is it's underwater, so you kind of use it like a little dive or charge, like attack where you like just charge at your opponent underwater. And you kind of just do that over and over again. Other than that, they're fucking annoying as fuck. I hate them. Oh, wait, there's probably something I didn't see down there, was there? Wasn't there? Well, we're heading back down there. Stop sawing me, bro! That hurt. Oh. Why did I open this and not grab it? All that for Madman's knowledge. Why was that open, though? I didn't die there. What the fuck? I wasn't there before. What's this game, like, doing to me? So there's probably something I missed. Oh, right. Right. You appear wherever there's a fresh kill. Fucking liquor. Well, we've gotten our quarry then, I guess. We can leave. Yeah. Sometimes they'll be in a room with a previous guy you've killed, and then you'll be like, what the hell? And then there's like a liquor sitting in there. I don't believe that they appear regularly. I've only ever encountered them shortly after I've killed something that has some decent strength. Whether it's those big guys or other enemies. It's normally just not randos, though. It's usually just enemies that are usually one of the more bigger threats, if you want to say that. And sometimes I've seen them full, like fat. Like the one you encounter, not as fat as the one you encounter in Cairnhurst, but the one similar to the DLC. Like that one didn't look as malnourished as the other, but still didn't look all that like full either. Alright, I'm just gonna warp. Fuck it. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Pretty sure I was near the exit, but that's okay. Just tired of walking around that damn thing. Yeah. It's usually the Watchers or other tougher enemies for me. Like, there's these guys with, like, the big swords. They usually spawn at, and, stuff like that, so. And it's random, too, because I've killed a handful of Watchers at this point, and that was the first one I've encountered here. Maybe it's not random, but maybe it just feels like it. But you definitely don't see a lot of them. And I do like that, though. They have that, though. That's just like, ah, that's interesting. You guys like blood. I think that's neat. That they kind of should have done more in the actual game itself, the normal story. Like, make them appear more when you kill certain enemies or whatever. Like, I get they're appearing in Cainhurst or in the Blood River in the DLC. Because both of those have to do with blood. A lot of it. Like, they should be all over Queen Yarnum's dungeon. But, you know, considering she's all about the blood. Made men by the blood. Undone by the blood. Fear the old blood. Ah, yes. One of the many shops here in this place. Yes, please. I want 10 of those. There is another one later that actually sells you a good portion of the weapons, too. Because you actually can get the DLCs Lost and Uncanny. And this is how you would, if I recall correctly. Unless there's a shop there in the DLC that I'm not remembering. But I remember getting it from here, if I recall. Ow. Stop your gesture. I was like, the hell are you doing? I just bowed to that guy like as a PvP match. Ooh, I see you. I see you. Blah, la, 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 la. It also makes sense that they appear on near the Watchers, as they're one of the many enemies that don't actually disappear when they die. And they're full of butts. Fear the old butt. Made men by the butt. Undone by the butt. Bloodborne. Ow. Did I just stagger him out of midair? Or visceral him out of midair? Go put on some new gems, shall we? What gems we have? God, cold water's the best. Excuse me. Oh no, the house is on fire. Repair. We got thrust. Well, as much as I like to up my thrusting game, doesn't look like I got anything good. Nothing yet, then. That's a shame. I didn't think I would, but worth a try. Worth a try. Plop. Sure. That is just way too much insight. I get it. If you need this, just do chalices over and over again. God, that's just way too much insight, though, for one fucking blood run. When you can just be patient and play the DLC and get a couple there. So I think there's like 2 or something. But still, like, 60. Like, I'd rather use it for these. But I need them when I need them. My favorite armor set. Yeah. And now I can buy the uncanny stuff. Yay, some of it. I feel like that's kind of dumb that you can now buy it once you've already found them. I like buying them off the inside shop, inside the dungeons, because you can buy the ones that you don't have, or the ones you can't get. Mainly the DLC stuff, which I believe you need the DLC weapons to actually buy them, but I could be wrong. And they're only good if you want different variety gems on your weapons. Otherwise, like, if you don't care about that, I'm pretty sure one of the other Ludwigs are probably better than this one, but I haven't really tried, because I haven't used them ever. That's just another version of the same weapon to level up. But that's all that really does. I mean, it's nice for build variety. Oh look, another boss that became an enemy. Well, technically he was already an enemy first. But only in one spot, if I recall. Aside from there. That's a shame. They really should have done more with the beast possessed soul instead of putting him in one damn spot. Oh, there was that other bridge I lowered and I never went across. Oops. I'm just now remembering that. Oops. Yeah. I killed the only firebomber, so I should be okay. Right? Right? Nope, 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 no! Ow! Fucking dumbass! That's what you get! Plop. Oh yeah, double kill. God, I love when enemies do that. Dumb shit. Oh, it's so good. Just laying on the job, you lazy pieces of butt. Get out of there. Get out of there. Lazy pieces of butt. And here I thought that guy wasn't going to try to burn me alive. But that actually did far less damage than I expected. Maybe it's because I'm wearing this set. Which has some pretty high fire resistance. Makes sense. Hence, because she is a fucking pyromancer. Still love this set though. That sounds like that sounds like one wet pig. That's Mr. Pig. It's weird. That is a weird. That is a weird. Got a phone call. You mean in the one in the side dungeon? Yeah, I believe I did. I don't know if it was the same. If it was the same floor that I was trying to find, or if it was a different one, because I never found that other side of that door. But the chest that I did get to was open already with an insight inside of it. Whether or not it was the same one or not, I found a big chest from the second floor, and then I beat the boss and everything. It was just Watchers, the boss, again. So, whether or not it was the same chest that I was looking for or not, I found a one that had an insight in it, and it was already open, which was weird. Plop. But I did find one, yeah. And we also got this one. Yay! You also, if you were mold, yeah. If you were on a phone call, then you missed me get burnt up, burnt to fucking hell. But thanks to my armor set, I didn't take as much damage as I should have. And then the guy tried throwing a Molotov at the last, because there was one more little explosive oil barrel left. He tried throwing it at it and hitting me, but ended up burning himself. Fucking gold. Yes. I was in here. Trying to retrace my grind. Yeah, this. Okay. Not sure if I went up fully upstairs though. Might have. Yeah, the fire wench. Watcher of the old lords. I'm assuming that references the great ones. Yes, because we rolled off here. I killed the guy up there, and then this guy right around here fucking threw a Molotov at me. Nearly destroyed all of these, and then there was one right here, and he burned himself to death. It was great. It was fucking fantastic. Alright, so the way back would be through up. The up would be up. Where we again. Was it this door? Yes. Yeah, the bone set is my favorite outfit in the game. I just really like the way it looks. Reminds me of Yuria from Dark Souls 3. Or not Yuria. Yuria is a name of a pyro bitch from the Demon Souls. What's her name? Yuria is also the name of the chick who works with fucking Yol. Carla the Pyromancer witch from Dark Souls 3. But Yuria is also a name of a character from Demon Souls, but it's fine. Ah, no cannon for you, bro. Give me all them fire paper, baby. Why? I didn't even think I triggered it that time. God dang it, I always do that. I still don't learn, do I? Oh, hello. Oi! Oi! Kirkhammer. I have like, my blood tinge is barely even, what, not even 30, you know, and you just had no health if you took that much damage from my gun. I have like no blood tinge, so come on now. Kirkhammer is very easy to parry though, unfortunately for him. Strong ass weapon, but good lord, can be your downfall. If any weapon should be considered like a great weapon, it's that, because it's definitely a lot slower than this. Then again, this isn't a great sword. It doesn't say that in the title, unless its description reads that as such. Yeah, it is. Strength. Sheath, form a greatsword. But still, like, it doesn't swing like one at all compared to the ones I've used. It's a very light greatsword. To be fair, though, I'm surprised a sheath would do more damage. Must be heavy, though. The sheath must be made of some thick materials. And it looks sharp. That is one sharp sheath. I do like that, though. That it just, most weapons just insert into something. Like the Cane's whip or the hammer. Just yoink. That's kind of cool. I wonder what holds it in place, though. I mean, there's probably like a button or something that they hit. I mean, it is a trick weapon. It transforms, so there's definitely some sort of pulley or lever device. Magnets! That would also make sense. I mean, you never know. There's actually a YouTube channel that makes a YouTube channel of a bunch of blacksmiths that actually forge weapons for like they usually get hired to make prop weapons for TV shows and movies. Stuff like The Walking Dead and other things. Well, for their fan base, everyone requests them to make like anime swords and swords from gaming. So they've made stuff like Sephiroth's sword from Final Fantasy, or they made the saw cleaver from Bloodborne. And they go all out when they make these weapons. Like, they actually made it transform. Like, open. I think it was the saw cleaver. It's fucking awesome. They also made Cloud Strife's Buster Sword from Final Fantasy. If you don't really know a lot of Final Fantasy, a Buster Sword's a gigantic great sword that is far bigger than their body. And it took, like, 2 people to be able to fully, like, lift that and actually try to crush something. Because at the end of the each episode, they usually show off by destroying random objects with it. And these guys can barely lift that thing. Yes. Real. They're real. They literally state in the opening episode that they can't sell any of these weapons. They usually make props, but they make real swords and weapons out of real metal, and they show you the steps on how they forge it, how they sand it, or how they grind it down from, you know, the rough metal edge to the beautiful look that the swords are. And they show that I'm at the end of the episodes actually cutting actual objects from, like, bottles and, you know, useless things like bottles and fruits and shit. Not that fruits are useless, but you know what I mean. Just random things. And the Buster Sword they made, which is far bigger than their body even, they could barely even swing. They had to actually have 2 people hold the thing and gently drop it onto something. Now that's a great sword for you. But they've also made the saw cleaver, if I recall, which is probably one of the more memorable weapons from Bloodborne. Real. 100% real. They literally state at the beginning of every episode that they're not allowed to, you know... They also work at Renaissance fairs, so they do have stuff where they show off their shit. Spit out bananas. Bananas are great, though. I love bananas. Yeah, useless. But, yeah, they do have Renaissance fairs that they, like, work at and stuff like that. These are legitimate blacksmiths. Oh, yeah. That is uncanny. I care more about those than I do anything else that isn't a rune or a fucking gemstone. Well, maybe not so much the chalice stuff too, though, but... I do like getting those, just because I feel like it's part of the collection. The collection. I think if you want to find it, I think you can look up, like, Aw Me. I believe that's the production company, I believe. I forgot what the actual title of the channel is. I think you could just look up something like Aw Me Saw Cleaver, and then you'll probably find the actual channel's name. But I believe the production company that promotes them, I believe is called the... Watching them hammer the swords on the Renaissance Fair was always cool. Swords you can get for a good price. Yeah. Don't think I've really ever been to a Renaissance Fair, if I recall. But I do like that shit, though. I've seen videos of it. We never really grew up with a lot of these kind of stuff like that. We had, like, I barely had, like, I did not have a comic shop near me. I had card shops. One like sold out, ran out of business. Then we had a card shop that was a bit further away. We never had like any comic stores near me. We had stores that sold beanie, the little was it Beanie Babies? But like I know those were collectible at one point. We never had any of those cool stuff near me until like after I moved to Pennsylvania. Then like I moved back, and then there's a comic shop and an like card shop. They sell a lot of manga and comics. It's like, oh, now we get this, fucker. It's a shame, yeah. A couple of times there's one around Lancaster. Ah. Didn't know there was one out here. That's cool. It was in the side dungeon. Didn't know it was in the main dungeon. Yeah, I never got to grow up with comics. Not that I really was all that into superhero comics. I did like to grow up with Spider-Man and Batman, but that's about it. I didn't really ever really get into Marvel and DC stuff. I grew up on Dragon Ball Z, and then I later then I started liking a lot of other animes. Not that I'm too big into that either. I don't watch a lot of stuff. I prefer that more than superhero stuff. But I also had a mall that sold cards. But we didn't really have a dedicated card shop for a while because ours, the one next to my, the one a couple blocks over from me, ran out of business. And then we had to start going a further area away. I remember the one time I went to a card shop, the guy was so nice, he actually opened up a bunch of packs and got me a Scyther that I wanted. I was like, I love you. So nice. That guy was awesome. He owned the card shop, so it wasn't that bad. I think I'm running in circles. I know I've been to this, but I didn't realize I was in the main dungeon. And he only made me pay for that one pack too, or my mom rather. That was so nice though. I was like, awesome. I wonder if that card shop is still there though. I wonder what's in a wonder ball. I wonder what's in a wonder ball. I've had a few Japanese cards, yeah. I've used to do a lot of Toys R Us stuff. Pokemon card tournaments at Toys R Us. So I've gotten a few events and stuff out of that. How did this lead me into the side dungeon? I mean, that's what I thought and got confused as fuck. Because, like, I'm in the main dungeon and it led me into the side dungeon. And I know some do that, but why? I forgot which Japanese cards I've had, but I've had a few. This literally is a dead end. They're not there. Nah. I wouldn't go that far, but maybe not. I never went out on my way to collect any. That's for sure. Oh, and okay. That looked so weird. I've encountering glitches that I have never encountered before. Like the chalice not working, or that. So weird. Like, that just straight up leads me into the fucking... What turn am I missing here? This is a dead end. I know. It is definitely starting to show its Dark Souls roots. Well, maybe it's up there. I just gotta get up there. I still don't see that many glitches in Dark Souls as you would think, though, either. I mean, I've seen a few, but not anything extreme. I've definitely seen streamers with much better glitches than I've encountered. I mean, granted, I haven't played the game as much as some people. There's nowhere else to go that I know of. I know I'm definitely missing something, but what? I've never gotten lost in a chalice dungeon. Confused, yes. But lost. No. I don't care, hit me, I'm done. Like, the only reason I'm getting annoyed is because this is leading me into the side dungeon. Or somehow I'm leading myself into the side dungeon by missing a door. Somewhere. probably a door within the side dungeon, and then that leads me back into the main room, but... Where? Where? I am getting a little tired, yeah. The dungeons can drop one man, especially if you get turned around. I mean, I get turned around all the time just because I have a hard time memorizing locations, but, like... Ugh, I'm literally just not seeing what I'm missing here. Like, I've gone where I feel like every different spot. But I get turned around all the time. This all looks the goddamn same, and this has never happened, though, where I never found where I needed to go. Like, I think I know where to go. I just gotta get up to that balcony. Unless there's like an illusory wall that I'm missing. I don't think so. See, and then it just leads me here. Which is annoying as hell. Because that's every door. And it's kind of weird that it just lures me into here. Most places do link, some areas do link to them, but not like so like seamlessly. Because I can't tell if I'm in the regular dungeon or the side dungeon at that point. I think it's the moment I go down that ladder. But normally there's like a door. I'm used to entering these through doors, though, not just a ladder like that. Not that I can recall ever. This is the first time I believe this has happened to me in terms of like getting to the point where I don't know where I'm going versus me just running around in circles like an idiot. That's one thing. Getting turned around is one thing, but this is another. Yeah, I believe it's the moment I go down this ladder is where I enter the side. And I know I'm going to be dumb when I find the door, because it's probably obvious. Or something. I mean, yeah, you can see it. There's a door there, and that, but I don't see any other way to go at the moment. And I'm pretty sure I've passed it like 50 times, though. And there's that door that I was like, yeah, it enters through a door. Maybe that's it for the... Probably. Ew, here we go. God damn it. Told you. I'm pretty sure I've been up here, though, I think. I'm not sure, but, well, at least we got to the balcony. I'm not sure if I've been up to this. No, I haven't. Alright, well. How did I come out? How did I open that door and not come out here? And yeah, no, I was right. I ran past it like 5 times. Still, though, it kind of, even though there's, so I have been up here. Yeah, it's these bitches. Well, what the fuck? But I haven't fully gotten these items, so I haven't been in here. And there's the lever, finally. But what the hell? Was I just so, like, tired and loopy from getting killed by those things that I went the wrong way for some reason? Because I did kill... Yeah, I was up there. I just didn't fully search the area. Because I killed one of those pyro bitches. Well, what the fuck? I feel dumb as hell for that. Granted, yeah, I'm tired, but that's not an excuse. Wow. Just fucking wow. Sorry I made you watch me run through the stupid side room like 50 times, not seeing that there was that door there. Well, I'm an idiot. Granted, I came up here already. Like, come on now. Another thing to just make me annoyed. I do well, and then there's always got to be something that I do that makes me annoyed. And that just makes me look terrible. I'm sure we all have. It's just, it stresses me out whenever it happens. Whenever I run around like an idiot for long periods of time. Like with the Iron King DLC that I spent fucking most of my stream on because I was trying to find 2 spots. That one of them was literally going, I think, left or right after an elevator that I just didn't go the opposite side of that of. So I felt like a complete idiot for that. It happens, I know, but it's not something I prefer to happen. And then it bothers me. And then it makes me feel like I'm just terrible at the game. Because then I just run around like an idiot. And it's not entertaining. But whatever. It happens. I don't like it. But it happens. I just wish I was better at memorizing areas. Not so much the chalice, but in general. And that's not something that'll happen. And that's why I'm not better at boss fights than I already am. Because I just can't sit there and memorize a lot of their moves. Some I know, but some all look the... Some of the very minor cues look similar to other cues. So I have a hard time with certain moves. Why I'm not great at Manus from Dark Souls 1. A few of his Dark Spell Hex attacks. Even though there's a good distinction between some of his heck magic. I get tripped up by it because of they look similar. And any bosses that have some similar cues, I'm just not good at. Or do I not know how to dodge it perfectly, and I never probably will. Like with Ebrietas. I've never really understood how to dodge a lot of her attacks. I've always had issues with it. Same with some of the hunters in these games. Like, I just have issues parrying. I shot you. Damn it. Ah, I backstepped on instinct. That time I walked up to you because I thought I actually wasn't going to get you there. Okay, I shot you. Can you stop, you fast fuck? Damn it. There we go. God, that was terrible. Two chances of getting him, and I didn't want to dash when I was that close to him, though, because I probably would have dashed past him. It happens a lot. And I still missed it. Could have ran at him, but also don't want to risk losing out on it. I don't know why I'm going back when I can warp. I'm done. Oops. Forgot I was playing Chalice for a second. Like, that was decent, but I still took way too much shots than I wanted to. At least my timing on him is not bad. Sometimes he catches me off guard. Damn. I love when bosses do that. One, two, three, four. Lower Sumeru. Lower Sumeru. Yes. The eyes or is chalice. That's what it was. That's the kin chalice. That is chalice. The hardest chalices. Minus the Loron chalices. I only say the is are the hardest ones because I have Rom and fucking Ebrionis. Rom's not particularly annoying, but he's got a room with a bunch of pillars. Ailing Loron has the beasts, Bloodletting Beast, Abhorrent Beast, and Dark Beast Parl. All of which will probably fuck me 5 times over. Bloodletting Beast is probably going to be my worst. Don't even get me started on the Bloodletting Beast that leads to Thumerian Queen Yarnum. The one with his head lopped off. He is the absolute worst. I don't know why, but he is. It's that damn worm. I'm just bad at that fight, though. He's got a few attacks where he punishes you when you're under him. I'm just bad at that fight. Abhorrent Beast is gonna... I get you that the pillars do save you, but they also mitigate the amount of space you have. Like, same with... Like, that's why I'm kind of afraid of the initial fight with Bloodstarved Beast the first time you fight him because of the pillars. And that's what usually catches me off guard and gets me killed because his poisons. And his, you know, angry barrage of slashes. But his fight here in the Chalice dungeon makes him a bit easier, despite his health pool. Is because he's got a bit more open boss room. But yeah, the pillars can save you, but it also makes dashing around, dodging spiders, speaking of spiders, more annoying. Excuse me. Oh god, I fucking hate spiders. Yeah. Oh my god. I really don't like spiders. I don't know why I just twitched there, but that's literally just out of instinct. Like, it's one of those, like, things where you get goosebumps off something you don't want touching you, and that's what that was. And I don't like spiders. I am very arachnophobic. I hate all bugs, though, in general. Just arachnids, bugs, all of it. All of them. It was cemented even further when I had bed bugs because I literally lost so much sleep because I felt them crawling on me. Yeah, I'm just gonna sit next to you. Like, even when I didn't have them on me, I felt them on me. The fear, the anxiety, the stress. Oh my god! That was unbuffed! Fuck you, man. Look, I get this is lower Thumalu. Oh my god. I really need to find some better gems already. Fuck me. I really need to learn to parry bagmen better. Like, I'm still, like, afraid of some of them. That I don't oftenly parry them. Because I will get fucked if I'm not careful. Aha, this guy. Mr. Great Swordman. I didn't mean to do that. Ow, that should have been a parry, but alright. Thank you for the vials, I needed that. Yeah, Ritual Blood, woo! Ritual Blood 3, woo! Ritual Blood 3, baby. Yeah, 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 yeah. I missed an item? Fuck you. Mortal. No, I have not. Is it good? Is it fun? Because I have not. Glitchy door, glitchy door. I'm on the road to the glitchy door. Not gonna hit that pressure plate until I break your faces. Glitchy door, glitchy door. Plop. Haven't tried it, but it looks alright and challenging. I've heard about that game, but I'm not sure if I've heard about its challenge or not. But I've heard the name of it. Ah! Here they are. Here's the... Ah! Fuck! Thank God my bottle of water had its cap on, or I would have just lost my hard drive. My fault. I could have attacked that spoder. But I didn't think he was gonna do that. Little bitch. Little bitch. Little red piece of shit. You have my soul. Why am I doing that? You. Hiya! Little son of a bitch. No, no, no. Wrong way. Wrong way. Real spiders and fake spoders. Real fake spoders. Wrong way. Goodbye. Goodbye. Woo. Ah, motherfucker. Did he just shoot me? He has a gun, right? I wasn't imagining him. Yeah, he does. Didn't realize he saw me. Jackass. Alright, I guess I just wanted those spiders dead out of principle from the nightmare area. Alright, so if you're gonna gun me, then I guess I'll just... Or not, you're gonna sword and arm. somewhere a door to the old labyrinth has opened. I do like the ideas behind the chalice, though, because that's where Thumaru, the queen, and all of her followers found all the gods, or the great ones, deep below Yarnum. That's where all of the shit came from. That's where all the shit went to hell. They were introduced to things like Ebrietas and drank the blood of everything. That is also why she is located down here, I think. But I also believe the Ebrietas you encounter in the actual normal game is secluded, is because somehow they... Either that area was where she originally was, and they built a shrine and everything around it. Same with the Celestial Emissary. Or they found one, brought it back, maybe a baby, and nursed it, and then, you know, used it as something that they worshipped. Which is why there's more than one of them. So, I mean, that makes sense. Same with Amygdala. Like, a lot of these beings that they've come to love and revere were found in these chalices. And that's kind of awesome. I love when they give lore to useless things like these. Mention the dungeons. Other than that, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't remember his dialogue. Maybe I should have listened more. I'm sure he might. I don't remember. I mean, he's very knowledgeable. But I haven't... Probably does. If he's talking about the Bergenworth Scholars, he probably does, because they are the ones that basically did it all. Same thing with the church, the Healing Church, which is where you go in the tower, where that leads to the Upper Cathedral. That's all the Healing Church area, which would make sense. Same thing with what's his face that worked with Lawrence, the guy that's by Rom. They all did that. They all went down here. Or at least he did. I'm sure he had some sort of calling with the gods at one point. Face. Hence why he is so, like, with Rom and everything. Jesus. Jesus. Oh. God damn it, I jumped the wrong way. Like, I literally did not mean to even jump. Because I was running. I didn't even mean to jump at all. I meant to roll. I forgot that I was running. And I jumped the wrong direction. Why does that happen? And that... I could have easily... I was trying to get them singled away from that gunshot guy. Damn it. I died to the Watchers of all things. I know this is a lot stronger than it was. I was trying to single out you gunmen. Over 300 somewhere? I forgot. I can... The thing about Dark Souls 2 is I can easily see my deaths, though. I know I gotta add my death. Oh, wait, it was been done. Oh yeah, I did it already. I kind of did it and didn't realize I did it. Wow, I feel dumb. That just shows how tired I'm getting. I mean, I'm not that tired yet, but I'm getting there. Yeah, fuck off. Give me my health back. Surprised he didn't knock me out of that. Aren't these guys great for gem farming? Or at least some of them are. PS2 is definitely well over 300 somewhere. I forgot how much, but I can easily check that. So I kind of just didn't have a qualms about resetting it for Bloodborne. Which I don't even know if Bloodborne's even accurate, because there's a few deaths that I wasn't counting. Yeah, that's what I thought they were. I thought they were great for physical damage gams. Gams. I just got a gam. Well, this is where I'm getting off for the night. I'm starting to get tired, and I haven't slept that well last night, but I wanted to go a little later and sort of make up from my late stream last night. So I went to 11 to make up. And we already almost went through all of the Thumeru. We still have the defiled version of it though, but we're cruising through. I'm gonna get off for the night so I can get some rest. And then I'll be on my usual time tomorrow. As my body hurts too, I need to rest for work. Good night, guys. Let's go raid Hitwoman since she was part of that long raid. Thank you all for sticking around, everybody, and everyone who's here. It's not often I get a lot of people sometimes. At least not at my normal time. It's usually around this time that I start getting a bunch of people. So, yeah, let's go raid Hitwoman. It's nice to have quite a few people stick around. I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you again, Blackfire, for the raid. Well, let's go and send that raid to someone else. Good progress indeed. I was expecting to beat this chalice, but like you can tell, I'm starting to get sloppy. You know, starting to get rushed. I'm surprised I didn't lose my echoes due to that fact. I would have. But I'm trying to keep my calm, and it's helping, but it's gonna eventually deteriorate. Take care.